Charleston White gets caught in a defamatory lie and quickly does the Michael Jackson backslide to avoid a defamation lawsuit.
I didn't give a fuck about him before Boosie killed him.
Oh yeah, he got caught lying, y'all. The circus is almost over. Let's get into some of this straight game.
Life is like a game of cards. It's not what you dealt, but how you play it. To play each situation correctly. I remember they used to laugh at a brother.
Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. It's your boy DELRAY Richardson, platinum artist, platinum songwriter, Straight Game TV. Thank you for tuning in. Do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button notification, as it helps to push the content out to more potential subscribers, as well as to the people who have already subscribed. If you haven't done so yourself, please subscribe to the channel and tell a friend. And like I always said, if this is your first time watching Straight Game TV, and you would like to be one of the first people notified when I drop some of this straight game, please do me a favor and hit that bell notification right below this video. I'm gonna get right into it. Ladies and gentlemen, they act like they didn't see it, and some people haven't, but I'm gonna bring it to you. Once again, Charleston White has proven that the show that he's putting on is coming to an end. And the reason why I say that is because Charleston White actually lied on Lil Boosie. Charleston White made a statement in which Lil Boosie right now, if he wanted to, could file a defamation lawsuit and win. Right? You said, well, what do you mean? Charleston White said that Lil Boosie was responsible, complicit in the death of Duke the Jeweler. May he rest in peace.
I don't give a fuck about no Duke the Jeweler. I didn't give a fuck about him before Boosie killed him.
Charleston White didn't offer any evidence, any proof, any documentation to go along with his conversation, if you will, right? He made a defamatory statement, a blatant defamatory statement against Lil Boosie based on the fact that he wants to be a shock jock.
I didn't give a fuck about him before Boosie killed him.
Y'all don't understand the ramifications of doing something like that, right? And the sad part is not only does it affect Duke the Jeweler's family, you understand what I'm saying? By saying something like that, but it also affects Lil Boosie and the people who might love Duke the Jeweler and really thinking that Lil Boosie has something to do with that, right? But then a few days later,
Lil Boosie did not have Duke the Jeweler killed. They some lying motherfuckers.
Right? Charleston White then comes out, because then I think he understands the ramifications and the weight of what he said, right, in regards to Lil Boosie, and stating that unsubstantiated, unproven allegation, lie, or whatever you want to call it, after he made that statement, right? Then he came out and said he never said it.
And I just want to say, y'all lying like a motherfucker. I ain't never said Boosie killed him.
I don't give a fuck about no Duke the Jeweler. I didn't give a fuck about him before Boosie killed him.
But it was too late, because they caught both of his statements, because he likes the camera, he loves to play to the camera, and he loves to do that. They caught the statement of him saying it.
I don't give a fuck about no Duke the Jeweler. I didn't give a fuck about him before Boosie killed him.
And then the statement of him saying that he didn't say it.
And I just want to say, y'all lying like a motherfucker. I ain't never said Boosie killed him. Lil Boosie did not have Duke the Jeweler killed. They some lying motherfuckers.
This is the clown show that Charleston White has been playing with you guys for a while now. Like I said, if you've seen my last video that I did in regards to him trying to steal the Never Ignorant Getting Goals Accomplished from Tupac, once again, there's nothing original about Charleston White. There's nothing organic about him. He is like the comedian who doesn't really have jokes and plays off of the audience and tries to tell jokes about the people in the audience. Right? And so what's been happening is he's been picking off various rappers trying to act as if he's some kind of modern day savior. And with this accusation or this defamatory statement, it's just blatant defamation. You can't go around saying that somebody had something to do with somebody's murder or death, right? And it not be true. And you don't have any proof to that fact, right? And so, but just to throw it out there, that's that bad energy. That's that bad energy, that energy being thrown out just to say anything, you know. I don't know if Charleston White is under the influence or the weed is affecting him. I don't really know what's going on. But when I seen this, I was like, wow, this guy actually said that. And then tried to turn around and say that he actually didn't even say it. But even worse than that, I was sent a video by one of my subscribers. I was sent the video, and Charleston White actually admits to taking some young lady's cookies.
Oh man, look, sitting here talking to these people, telling about when I raped this one girl one time. Just come home with me, let me eat on her pussy. We worked together. She wasn't lying to me. She let me. She let me eat on her pussy. And then when I get ready to stick it in, she say no. So I took it. You did the right thing. That's what I told him. I did the right thing. Yeah, man, she can't let me. You know what? I verbally abuse women. You got in, I'm mentally abusive. And I do some psychological abuse. It all wants what the bitch do. I'm a man that's strong to believe that some women need their ass whooped and they pussy too.
And advocates violence against women. But y'all say that he's somehow a savior or a representative to the black community? Is this the best we can do? Once again, like I told you before, when you sit down and you think about what this is and what this means, like I said, Lil Boosie right now can file a defamation lawsuit and win. And this is the thing that happens when you gotta say anything, try to do anything to be that person, to keep your views up, to keep people talking about you. Everybody always, they've been saying to me, they say, you know, well, you shouldn't say Charleston's name trying to clout chase. Clout chase? There's no clout to be had. If I'm speaking facts and I'm telling the truth about what I'm saying, I don't need no clout. If you don't want to hear the truth, then I can understand that. But when someone says something about somebody and you listen to it and then you're entertained by that and you're like, ooh, and then they go make YouTube videos about, you know, Charleston White saying that Lil Boosie had something to do with something that Lil Boosie, by all proof and facts that have been presented thus far, had nothing to do with, or can be proven to have nothing to do with, but just by the accusation, right, and recklessness of Charleston White, they go make YouTube videos about it. But then it seems like the truth, when he comes back out and he admits the truth, that they didn't hear that part. Because, see, they've already committed themselves to backing up the lie. Right? Because the lie was more entertaining when he said that. Right? But then Charleston White quickly understood, that he could be held responsible for that statement that he made about Lil Boosie without any proof. So he quickly got in the front seat of his car, right? And recanted.
I don't give a fuck about no Duke the jeweler. Fuck, I didn't give a fuck about him before Boosie killed him.
Or should I say he did the Michael Jackson backslide?
And I just want to say, y'all lying like a motherfucker. I ain't never said Boosie killed him. Lil Boosie did not have Duke the jeweler killed. They some lying motherfuckers.
You understand what I'm saying? So when we sit down and we think about what's been going on, this is the proof that you need to understand, to know, not by what I'm saying, but by Charleston White's own words. He lied on Lil Boosie. He didn't have any proof. He had no documentation or none of that. Quickly understood that he could be held responsible for that to the tune of hundreds of thousands of dollars. Because Boosie has a brand that he needs to protect. That can affect everything going on with Boosie's business. These are facts, y'all. You see what I'm saying? And see, that's how that comes down to being a lawsuit, because now Boosie wants to clear his name and wants to get him on record, basically saying that what he said he had no evidence of, and it simply wasn't true. Charleston White understood that. So he got in the front seat of his car and he said this.
And I just want to say, y'all lying like a motherfucker. I ain't never said Boosie killed him. Lil Boosie did not have Duke the jeweler killed. They some lying motherfuckers.
After he said this.
I don't give a fuck about no Duke the jeweler. Fuck, I didn't give a fuck about him before Boosie killed him.
So now you know that Charleston White is not only a hypocrite, but he's a compulsive liar. Your boy DELRAY, straight game.